Alrighty, so one of the things that has been a big problem in Nikke for quite some time, really since the beginning of the game, has always been the MISSILIS tower, right? And after reset, we're actually going to get access to the Pilgrim Tower, where you guys will be able to see Crown as well for the first time since Nikke history. First ever real, I guess, not really first ever, but you will see Crown in the Pilgrim Tower, and I'll show you guys that. But MISSILIS Tower, the good thing about MISSILIS is that they have all the support under the sun. You have banging characters like Littern, the schoolgirls, even Senti, right? Even some like decent tank supports like Jackal if you want. Guilty could do pretty decent damage. Eli could help you with bossing, Pepper with heals, but they never really had that good of a burst 3 DPS. But now, from what I'm hearing, Kilo is the character that should be able to do that. So we're going to be running the schoolgirls with obviously Kilo against these towers. I am underpowered, so let's see how this works. And I'll up the audio for y'all. Right, hopefully, just hopefully this works, and we're able to. I don't think Kilo's enough. Obviously, she takes up too much of the screen. I think Kilo's character looks cool though, but hopefully Kilo is enough to I guess handle the problems with MISSILIS for a while. Obviously, this is not enough to, you know, for Tower to really be saved on the MISSILIS side, but you know, the character can do something. Let's see. Right, so boom, you litter, and then Kilo, and then she kind of just nuked all of them, right? And she does have the shield and stuff like that, but the thing about Kilo is if you're not using her burst skill, she's quite useless. So that's the one thing I didn't like about the character. For 40 seconds after you use the burst skill, you're completely useless with this character. But I guess now Kilo and Laplace is going to get a treasure next month as well, so that's going to be a major buff hopefully to yeah, you guys already see there, right? Laplace is already a pretty decent character, but she's going to get even better with her treasure next month. Yes, they are adding treasures probably in 2 updates from now. I don't know if it's the next or it's in 2, but they did say it's going to be in, no, they said it's going to happen at the end of May, right? And this anniversary goes up until May 16, so it makes me believe that we will be getting treasures maybe next event. I'm not sure, but Kilo takes up too much of the screen. I'm sorry, there's just nothing you can do about it, right? The character looks so cool. I think not even Kilo, Talos, that's the robot's name. Talos looks very cool, but when you use that burst skill with the schoolgirls, yeah, no, Kilo can start working. Kilo could actually start doing some numbers, right? But then again, it's anybody. But the burst skill from Kilo is what's kind of like saving you, right? When it comes to tower now, hopefully. Now, it's not too much of a deficit between the power, HP, like the recommended power and my power. But, you know, maybe if it is, hopefully, if you guys tried Kilo here, like, look, because Laplace does what Laplace does. So when it comes to like bosses and stuff like that, and you should be good, but hey, maybe Kilo's a massive W for Tower for now, right? I mean, she's kind of forced to be a massive W. You don't have many options with Tower. I mean, you only have Laplace, Drake, Guilty as a burst too, but because of the schoolgirls, you're not doing that. And then you also have, unless you don't have the schoolgirls, then by all means run Guilty. But the next one is 155, where we're actually going to see a challenge, thankfully, right? So these are not the mob stages. This one should be a challenge because it's a level 5 stage, right? Every 5 levels it becomes quite difficult. So let's see how big, like, look, the shield's there. Oh, the shield broke for her. Let's see. Boom, boom. Oh no, and this is a big problem with Kilo. We had a shield up from Tia, but the thing about Kilo is if you do not have specifically nano coding, specifically the shield that Kilo provides herself, then you can't get the burst skill, and that's a big problem right there. That's another. I can't find too much good with this character, bro. You can't really. That's so lame. We literally had a shield from Tia, right? Tia is someone who gives us a shield when we use her burst skill. Everyone, but Kilo, if you don't have this shield, they will increase Kilo's max HP for 20 seconds, which is good. It's quite helpful, right? But she doesn't have the taunt or anything, so it's just like max HP is increased, sure. But the burst skill, you no longer get that because you don't have the shield up. So you have to use Kilo's burst to get the shield back now. And then when we get the shield back, then we have to wait another 40 seconds to be able to use the burst skill. Like, look at this. This is just, Oh Lord. We have to literally use the shield. If the shield breaks, we have to use the burst skill to get the shield back, wait another 40 seconds and hope that in that 40 seconds our shield doesn't break again, so then we could use the burst skill. Like, look, the shield broke here, so now we get our shield because, okay, Kilo ended up losing the shield. Now we have to wait 40 seconds and hope that this time Kilo doesn't lose, you know, her HP. Right, I keep saying Kilo, but I want to call the robot Talos, which I think I could do, right? Kind of handle some of these guys down here. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't know who in their right mind said this was an okay design. This is so horrible. It's actually a horrible design, right? Because I still don't have my own shield, and the only way I can get my own shield back is if I use a burst skill, and by using that I have to wait an extra 40 seconds. How do you even say a kit like that is good? I don't even know, right? Oh my god, I don't think this was a job. I don't know if Kilo saved the MISSILIS tower, bro. I don't know if Kilo saved the MISSILIS tower. Right here we can cover. I cannot see any enemies doing anything. That's the problem. Look here, let's cover. Okay, I see the enemy right there. We already lost the shield. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me see if I can get it going. Right, I want to be able to use the ultimate of Kilo, like the damage portion. But guess what? Oh right, the shield will break before it even touches the cover as well, I think. Okay, we should be fine. Come on. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, come on. We just have to cover a bit. Come on, get the burst skill off. Get the burst skill off. And then, boom. There we go. And there we go. Now, so you just got to get lucky. There you go. You just got to get lucky and hope that that your Kilo does not die. Or at least the Kilo shield doesn't break. But once you get that burst skill off, you should be fine. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see how long it lasts for, right? Tia should be taunting, so realistically, once you get it off, you shouldn't really have to worry too much. Like, Tia is taunting at this point, right? And she's dead. So you should have to worry too much. But now that we got the burst skill off, are we going to be able to win? I don't know. We still have Kilo shield up. Okay, they didn't go. Oh, we lost our burst one. And, okay. I guess maybe if I can't see the enemy here. I cannot see the enemy here, right? Oh no, I want to try. I want to try to beat it, right? I want to try to beat it. I could switch out Laplace and put in Maxwell, but there's no point because Maxwell is not going to be buffing on my Kilo. So if you're wondering why not put Maxwell, the whole point is for Kilo. Oh, the shield breaks so quick. Why? Why is the shield breaking? Oh my goodness. I don't know who in their right mind thought this was a good design. Like literally. Your whole kit is based on your shield, and if you don't have this shield, you can't do nothing until you get this shield, and you have to just fend for yourself for 40 seconds. Like, look, we lost this shield, so now you just get your shield back, and that's it. No taunt, no nothing. Kilo just sits there with a big shield, and all that's doing is protecting the character. Who is saying this is a good character, bro? If you're new and you're forced to use Kilo, then use Kilo. But if the moment you get other characters who could do something, then switch Kilo off right away. This is by far the stupidest thing I've ever seen. We have to cover here. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, we're good. There. Kilo's burst skill does do good. Like, it handles mobs quite easily. It does definitely handle mobs. It definitely does handle the mobs. Right, and then you just gotta kind of make sure the shield doesn't break. Maybe Senti on the team should be able to help Kilo a lot too, right? Because being able to spam that type of shield, but then it's like, do I want to sacrifice the schoolgirls for something like that? Probably not. Right? Oh, if Laplace and Kilo just aim at the boss there, I think we could do it. If Laplace and Kilo, I know, I see the mark of the boss, but that's it. Okay, let me try to get rid of some of these mobs here. They killed our burst one. Yeah, they're just dominating. I don't think we could do it. How much is Kilo's HP at this point? It's 1.1 million. It's not even going to do nothing for us. The Kilo can... Cover is not gone. I give up. Let me try a different comp first. Alrighty, I don't even know if this team makes sense, but we're gonna try it. MISSILIS doesn't have much options, but we put Maxwell in there, and we also put Guilty, because Guilty should be able to, you know, do actual damage. We took off the schoolgirls. Maybe they were a problem. Let's see. Got the burst skill off. Senti does what Senti does, lowers defense for like 5 of them, and then boom. Okay. Maybe it might work. I don't know. Who are you attacking? Kilo, who are you? Kilo. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Right? I don't know. And then you could probably be like, you might be like, oh, but Zxous, this is just you lacking power. But this, like, that's a point, though. Because I'm lacking power against Tetras, I'm lacking power against MISSILIS, I'm lacking power against Elysian, I'm lacking power against Pilgrim. But for these other guys, I can beat it because they have some type of DPS. Here, you don't really got DPS. And Kilo is only helping you for mobs, but I don't even know why people jump for this. If it's not PvP, why are you jumping for this? You realize you have to use this character's burst skill and make sure you have this shield. Then when you use the burst skill, after it does its AoE damage, you have to wait 40 seconds and pray that in 40 seconds, you do not lose a shield. Her own shield. It's not like you can just get back a shield. You have to pray that you do not lose this specific shield that she gets. And then guess what happens? If you do lose it, if you do lose Kilo's shield, you have to wait 40 seconds to use the burst skill again so that you can reactivate the shield, and then you have to wait 40 seconds again and pray again in that 40 seconds. You have the, this is such a horrible design. They should have never made the character, I don't know, just they should have given the character taunt. It's actually lore accurate that she doesn't have taunt, but they should have given the character taunt or reduction, something, I don't know. But they should have made it that this character was never meant to do damage and was just meant to protect the team, even though that doesn't really fit with lore, right? That's all it should have been. They should have made it that this character protects the team, and that's it. You trying to make this character, like, this character does great damage, sure, in the tower against mobs. Wow. But it's like, I'm sorry, MISSILIS don't got no Red Hood. They don't got him Ludmilla. They don't have a Summer Anissa, Modernia, Scott. They don't got nothing like that yet. They do not. So trying to make a character who's like, her whole thing is to have a shield up and then make it that she does damage having the shield. It's not even that. Like, they literally said when they announced Kilo that this whole character will only work if you have this shield up. So it's just a I don't know, bro. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. I'm out, bro. This is not it. I'm out, bro.